Hola clase, es Señora Group. Hoy es lunes el 21 de febrero 2022. Or if you're doing this early, it might be a different day. So today is a planned e-learning day. Teachers are in meetings while you are at home doing all of your work. And I'm sure you're working really hard to get that done. So here's what you're going to do for la clase de español. First, make sure you've done your attendance check-in in the Canvas guidance Canvas course. That gives you credit for being present at school for today. After you've done that, make sure you watch this video. So you should be doing that now. After watching the video, you are going to practice or prepare for your most common words test, uno a la 75, and that is coming up. Remember, that is on el 4 de marzo. You can click on the links, and that will take you out to practice a Quizlet set, 1 through 25, 26 through 51, and 51 through 75. So practice those in whatever way works best for you. Then what you're going to do is you're going to choose a chapter from Esperanza, the book we're currently reading, and you're going to make a recording of yourself reading the chapter. Your recording will be graded on the rubric down here. We'll talk about that in a minute. So when you get ready to choose your chapter, make sure you choose a chapter you feel comfortable with. I would suggest a chapter we've already read together, so you've at least heard it before, and so the words aren't completely new to you. But if you want to choose a different chapter that we have not read, that's okay as well. I would practice the chapter at least one time before you make your recording. When you are ready to make your recording, you're going to scroll up and then you're going to click the Start Assignment button. When you click the Start Assignment button, you're going to hit record and your Canvas recorder is going to pop open. Now, some of you sent me messages asking when we get to do the recording, can we use like our phones, upload it that way? I don't care how you upload it as long as I get a recording. So I don't need to see you. So if you want to cover your camera screen, that's fine. But do make sure that that blue bar that you see moving right now is moving, because that's how you know you are recording. Read your chapter, and then once you're finished, just go ahead and submit. Make sure when you do your recording that you tell me the chapter number and name of the chapter that you are reading. And like I said, when you're done, then you will save your media, and then you'll get the little button that will be your recording, and then you'll just click Submit Assignment. So how am I going to score this? I'm looking at two things while I score this. I'm looking at your fluency, and I'm also looking at your proficiency. Okay, so your fluency is going to be your ability to fluently read a chapter in Spanish from the book Esperanza. Your proficiency is the student's ability to proficiently read a chapter from the book Esperanza in Spanish, and that's what I'm assessing there. You're also getting points for identifying the chapter. The student identified the chapter he or she would be reading for this assignment, so the name and the chapter number, please. So we're looking for you to be somewhere in the novice to low intermediate range. If you're on the lower end, that's okay, but that just means that your ability to proficiently read Spanish needs to improve. Fluency is more like the flow of your reading, like how it sounds. Proficiency is how accurate you are when you read, like your pronunciations. So that's a little bit of the difference there. When you are finished, like I said, you will click Submit Assignment to get that recording submitted, and then you are good to go with that. You will also want to make sure that you've worked on this week's Par Empezar. It'll be available to you, so 221 to 225 Par Empezar. Other than that, that's all you have for La Clase de Español. I'll be excited to see you in person in Martes. Adios, mis estudiantes.